What's going on, guys? So back on one of my usual lakes here in Weston. So over the last couple months I spent a lot of time fishing here, and there have been these like really small, long, skinny kind of blackfish along the shoreline. I couldn't tell what they were. They're black on a black background. So I still have worms left from last week. This little box has lasted me, I think, 5 fishing trips now. So we'll be microfishing again. Got my little tanago hook set up, ready to go. Little split shot right behind it just to help it sink, and if I have to cast, it'll help with casting. So we'll microfish this little lake. I'd like to find out what those little fish were, if I could find them. If not, we'll probably get some smaller mine cichlids, bluegills, and maybe there's another fish in here, a different species that I'm not used to, because I've never microfished here before. I know there's bluegill and different types of cichlids, so hopefully we get something new. Alright, so there's our little worm. I didn't see any yet today, those fish that I was looking for, but they're usually just like super close to shore, just like right here. So let me drop this in. Maybe there's a fish there under the algae, but I don't know. Oh, what do we got? What is this? Nope, that is just a little baby mine cichlid. Alright, first little fish, little mine cichlid. Not the species I was looking for, but I knew we'd get one of these today. So let's let it go, and let's get back on the hunt. Alright, let me drop this back down here, see if there is a different species of fish down there. Oh, is that just a mosquito fish? I think those are just mosquito fish. Let's take a look at this guy. Oh, just dropped off. Yeah, so that's just a little mosquito fish. So that is not the target species either. Oh, got him. What is this? No, that's another little mine. Alright, so just being completely honest, at this size, I can understand why people want these in their aquarium, which is kind of how all these guys ended up in South Florida. Once they get bigger, I don't think they look as nice, but at this size, they are beautiful. Alright, let me drop this back on down there. I don't see those fish I saw earlier. Hopefully they come back. Or is it? Oh. Nope, that's just another mine. Right? Wrong. It's a bluegill, but not the fish I was looking at. Yep, so still not the species I'm looking for, but we'll make our way through these. Hopefully we get to that one that's down there that I think I saw. Another bluegill. What is this? Smallest mine cichlid, but still a mine cichlid. Another mine. So, not what I'm looking for. Oop, just dropped it. Cool looking little baby fish, but not the one I really want. Let me try between these grasses a little bit more instead of out there in the open. I think all I'm gonna get here though are mosquito fish. Little Mayan cichlid. So unfortunately, we've just been getting these little Mayans for almost the entire time. I think I only got 2 other bluegills. So not the target species, but I'm not surprised that I'm getting a ton of these because adult fish, there's more Mayans in here than anything else too. Another Mayan. So tons of these little baby Mayan cichlids, but that's a bit about it so far. Tons and tons of these little Mayans, which makes sense because this lake is overgrown with these guys to begin with at the adult size, but no sign of that mystery species I was looking for. And another bluegill. So that's gonna do it. Alright, last fish of the day, little bluegill. We'll let him go, and I'll be back with a quick wrap up. Alright, so that's gonna do it. Nothing but a bunch, and I mean a bunch of Mayan cichlids, along with, I think, 3 little bluegill. And that was it. So that was a little bit of a disappointment. So the reason I came here to microfish, a couple months ago, like I mentioned all the way in the beginning, I saw these really pretty small but thin and long blackish fish, and they were super skittish. They would hang out in between the grasses and the shallows here, and every once in a while the sun would reflect off of one, and I saw these like really bright blue kind of sparkly colors. So the only fish that I know of down here in Florida that looks like that matched that description, would be one of the pygmy sunfishes, something in the I think it's Elasoma genus, which I've never caught before. Now this isn't the typical kind of body of water that they're found in. They're usually found in a lot smaller ditches and some really small ponds, but the canal that is right by here has produced them in the past. They've been sampled in that canal, so I thought maybe I'll be able to get one here. I maybe might have saw one a little bit earlier, not sure. Even so, I don't actually know if they're in here or not. That might have been just wishful thinking. But the tanago hook paid off. Small pieces of worm worked out well. These baby Mayan cichlids really do look, I think, a lot better than the adults. No wonder that they were popular in the pet trade and still are. But I think that's going to do it microfishing for a while. I do like it, but I threw all my worms out. They were all dead, but they lasted me 5 trips, so that's not too bad. Either way, I hope you guys liked this one. I hope you guys liked the couple microfishing videos I did earlier. Either way, I'll see you guys next time.